Hi guys, as promised I'm going to do this video. I've kind of got in my head what I want to talk about and I'm just going to kind of get on with it. So this video is about 2 under 2 and my personal experiences with 2 under 2 and how I feel towards having 2 children that are under 2. Now before I start, I love my kids both to death. You know, they are the most amazing children in the world. Love them so much, and I would not change anything. I'd still have 2 under 2, and my love for them hasn't changed, and I'm still very happy being their mum. So yeah, I just thought I'd get that out there before anyone takes this the wrong way. Anyway, so when we had Caleb, so Caleb was planned, and we really were excited to have a child. So we had Caleb in 2017, 31st of October, and it was the most amazing time, like absolutely amazing. Having one child is hard, and I found it quite difficult, ups and downs. So sometimes it was hard, sometimes it weren't, but at the beginning it was pretty difficult, and then when he hit 6 months old, we did want 2 close in age, but we weren't expecting to have them as close. So then came along my pregnancy with Roman. So Caleb was 6 months old. I found out 2 days before my birthday that I was pregnant with Roman, which was kind of like an early birthday present. I was pretty excited, pretty happy, and couldn't wait. So pregnancy itself was fine. Felt as well as could be. You know, being a pregnant mom with a 1-year-old is pretty hard itself, but I was happy and enjoying it. So yeah, then Roman came along on the 23rd of February 2019. When he was first born, I think for me was it was difficult being in hospital, missing Caleb, because it had just been really us 3, me, Luke and Caleb, and I had never spent any time away from Caleb, so I found that pretty hard in itself. But when we got home, it was very weird. I think transitioning from 1 to 2 is quite hard in itself, mentally, physically, but the main thing that was hard was having a newborn that needed your attention all the time, and also having a 1-year-old that was going through a lot. He was obviously hitting certain milestones, learning to run, wanting to play football, and kind of he wanted my attention a lot more. So it was kind of hard going from a child that you can give your sole attention to having 2 that you need to put both attention to, and especially with Roman being a newborn, that was like, obviously he needed my attention all the time. So when Roman started growing, you know, going from 3 months, 6 months, it got easier. It did. It gets easier, I think, when they are around 3 to 4 month old, where they're okay lying on a mat, playing with like the toys, sitting in the chair. He was obviously taking in what Caleb was doing around him, and Caleb was running around him with circles, so it got easier. And obviously once Roman was on solids, it got even more easier, because you know they're eating at the same time, so you kind of time that. Now it's hard. Roman's 11 months, nearly 12 months old. Caleb is 2 years and 3 months old. I find every day pretty hard. Some days more than others. 5 or 6 days out of 7 is usually really good. So I usually have that one odd day a week where I'm pretty stressed and find it really hard. I personally think that is down to everything that we're going on with Caleb at the moment. So I will leave that for another video. I highly recommend having 2 under 2, if I'm honest. And for me, I think that when you have 2, they're like best friends. So what's going to happen now is they're going to grow up together, liking the same things, and hopefully being really good friends and best buddies and brothers growing up. They absolutely adore each other. Roman likes to try and grab Caleb and play fight with him, which is it is terrible. But yeah, he does that a lot. It's just lots of fun. Like, having children in itself is remarkable. Like, the whole thing of having kids is just amazing. So to have two under two being basically best mates, it's like amazing. So I have some tips for when you have two under two. The first one will be to time everything, plan everything, and double check that you've got everything before you leave the house. One of the hardest things is obviously packing extra nappies, packing extra milk, packing, you know, more essentials when you're out and about, especially for the day. And I highly recommend setting things out. So basically the night before, set out their clothes on the bed. Also, if you've got family near, honestly take all the help you can get. Unlucky for us, we don't have family near. Our nearest family member is Luke's mum, and she lives in Nottingham, so which is still pretty far away from Grimsby. So yeah, if you've got family near, around the corner, or family that want to help, let them help. Because honestly, you'll need it. I also recommend trying to get in a nighttime routine pretty early on if you can. That's only obviously if your child will let you get into that routine. But honestly, try and get into a nighttime routine as early as you can, because it helps and you'll feel a lot better when you've had a good night's sleep. I know I do. Roman's slowly getting into a really good routine, and I feel great that I'm personally able to sleep through the night 9 times out of 10, so that's pretty good. So that's my little bit about having two under two. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it is hard, but it's also rewarding, and seeing the bond that they have is absolutely amazing. And the fact that they absolutely adore each other and I adore them, and it makes everything so worth it, and it makes all the sleepless nights, it makes the stress, the worry, and everything is just worth it. And I know the older they get, the more their bond will be like this, and they'll just be in awe of each other, really, won't they? So I highly recommend having two under two. I know I've said that already, but honestly, have two under two, it's like, it is good fun in the end. Thank you all so much for watching. Honestly, I enjoy having Instagram, having a platform to be able to speak to you all in different ways, and it helps me kind of letting it all out in a way. I call it my public diary. But yeah, I'm going to be doing more videos. Some about, I think I'm going to do a video about me and Luke and how we met, if you're all interested in all that. I'm also going to do one about Caleb as well, and his development issues and all this. So I'll talk about that in another video, because that's going to be a bit of a long one. But also, if you all want me to do any videos about anything, just let me know. I've probably bored you all to sleep now, to be fair, but yeah, okay. But I'm gonna go now, and thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.